Hello everyone, John Thornhill here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this presentation. I am very excited. I've done quite a few of these webinars and I think this is the big one. And I suppose you would say that about every single webinar you did. This one's the one, but I really do think this presentation has the potential to change everything for you. Now, before we go any further, first of all, let me know if you can hear my voice and Randy's voice, because Randy's on as well. Hello, Randy.
Hi, John. Hello, everybody. Great to be here.
Brilliant. So let me know if you can hear me. You should be able to see me on camera as well. I'll not be leaving that on, but you should be able to see me on camera. So we've got I've got my questions over here. I've got monitors everywhere. I've got questions. The chat box here. I've got my slides here. I've got my main machine here, and I've got another monitor there, and I've got the camera there. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway, we've got Gracie from Germany. Hello, Gracie. We've got Mitch, who's in Texas. We've got Sydney in Portugal. We've got Gwen in Norfolk, an absolutely beautiful part of the world. Go there quite often on a boat. And we've got Bill in New York. We've got lots of comments coming in. Right, I'm not going to beat about the bush. I don't like those webinars where people just talk nonsense for 20 minutes before they even get started. So let's get into it. So you're going to discover, or we're going to reveal, the new AI technology that builds your complete online business while you watch. We're going to give you a live demonstration, a completely live demonstration of this. Now, before we get started, I feel I must give you fair warning here. What I'm about to share with you, it's going to sound too good to be true, and we're all familiar with stuff online what sounds too good to be true. This is going to sound too good to be true. It's going to seem too easy. In fact, it will feel like you're getting something for nothing. Yet, trust me, this is the real deal, and I'll prove it. Myself and Randy will prove it live on this webinar. Now, there's every chance you don't have a clue who we are. You might be thinking, who's this guy with a strange accent? And when you hear Randy, you've just heard him briefly, you might think, who's a guy with a stranger accent because he's from Yorkshire. But I basically first started online and selling online in 2004, or trying to sell online in 2004. To cut a long story short, I started making money on eBay, worked out a system to sell digital products, and I did very well. I started to teach what I'd learned, and that was the first breakthrough for me. And this could be a little aha moment for you. If you discover a way to make money online or get results online, build a list, drive traffic, whatever it may be, you'll usually get even better results by selling the information, by teaching what you've learned. Okay. Now, by 2006, I'd left the car factory that I used to work in and started making six figures a year. It was June the 3rd, 2006, 12 noon, the day I walked out of the car plant where I was a human robot, and I've never looked back. And since then, I've helped over 3,000 others start or grow their own online business. And we've got over $23 million in student results. So that's not results that I've generated, that's results that my students have generated from my teachings. In fact, it will be probably more now because we took that number about 18 months ago. So I'll let Randy tell you a little bit about him and how we basically got going together.
Yeah, I mean, again, my background was direct sales. I jumped online in 2000 and I had 5 years of failure before I bumped into a Mr. John Thornhill, who I ended up exchanging some of my copywriting services for
Right.
some coaching before you even had a coaching program, John.
That's correct, yeah.
So yeah, by the time, I mean, literally, you went full time online 2006. At the end of 2006, early 2007, I went full time online after following your advice. After 5 years of failing, I think it was 6 or 7 months of coaching from you, and I went full time online as well. Since then, I've owned companies, I've had partnerships, and I've worked with some very big names, and coached a lot of people, and obviously, because you helped me out, I joined your coaching as an associate, a helper, or whatever, sales and marketing specialist, and we've been working together ever since on various coaching programs. I've sold a lot of stuff, and as it says at the bottom there, well, 2 million verified digital product sales. I don't like to brag about because I haven't got that much left in my pocket. But yeah, began experimenting in AI after initially rejecting it out of hand in November of 22 by December and January 23, I took a look and suddenly I got hooked and I've been well into it ever since.
Yeah. And we're showing our age now, over 45 years combined experience online alone. Right, I'm getting told that my camera's freezing up now. I don't know if yeah. I tell you what I'll do. I'll knock off my camera because it uses bandwidth anyway, and hopefully that will improve. So there's about 3 or 4 comments there saying, you know, you're freezing, John. Okay, I'll turn the camera off. Hopefully that'll help. Right then, so the opportunity is the number one fastest, easiest, and most surefire way to build a profitable online business in 2025. We're going to show you the opportunity. Then we're going to show you the shortcut and why letting AI do all of the heavy lifting of building out your entire product accelerates your path to profits. Then we're going to show you the automation, basically how to press a button and immediately have ebooks, lead magnets, sales pages, emails, and more created for you, literally at the press of a button. And we're going to give you a live demo. You're going to watch as Randy, not me, it says me there. You're going to watch as Randy creates a brand new product in a niche that he knows nothing about with just a few clicks. We're going to show you live on this webinar. You're going to watch us create a product right in front of your eyes. Now, what I'm about to show you is brand new and only made possible by new technology that didn't exist a short time ago. And once I walk you through this exciting new opportunity, I'll explain how you can profit from it in a big way. All while breakthrough AI tech does 90% of the work for you. So you might be thinking, what is AI anyway? I'm sure you will agree it's literally everywhere now. I'm seeing adverts on TV for AI, you know, and just maybe a few months ago, I wasn't seeing that. It's all over the internet. And self-made millionaire Matt Higgins believes that AI will be the biggest wealth creator in history. He says that artificial intelligence doesn't care where you were born, whether you have money, or whether you have a PhD. The Guardian are calling AI a once in a generation opportunity. It's projected to grow to $1.3 trillion by 2032. That's according to Bloomberg Intelligence. And people are already using it to become self made billionaires. And think about it, we're just getting started. Because as Randy said, it was late November 2022 when he got started. I paid no attention for about 6 to 7 months. And Randy was saying, John, you need to check this out. You need to see what this tool does. You've got to see this. And I'm going to be honest, I wasn't interested. So the timing is absolutely perfect. You're in the right place at the right time, and you're getting presented with the right opportunity. Now, think about this for a moment. This is where affiliate marketing is, okay? It's on the decline. Affiliate marketing is becoming harder and harder and harder because of all of the competition out there. Now, e-commerce and Amazon are here. It's maturing, okay? Which is okay. But AI is here. It's growing. And it's only going to get bigger. Now, don't let this be another missed opportunity. Think back to when the internet was a brand new thing. Imagine if you were one of the select few who knew how to create a website and sell digital information products. Or if you're one of the first to invest in Bitcoin 15 years ago when it was just $1. Don't we all wish we could go back and do that? Now, don't you wish you could just go back in time knowing what you know now? Now, I was one of the select few who were around in the early days, as we said earlier, we're showing our age. And I'm not sure I'd say it was easier to make money online back then, you know, but there was definitely less competition around. But the thing is, nowadays, there are so many tools available to make the product creation process faster. And there was definitely, like I said, a lot less competition. The same with Bitcoin. You know, I don't invest in Bitcoin and you probably don't either. But I do wish I'd invested in Bitcoin 15 years ago, back when it was just $1. Everybody does. So the cost of lost opportunity can be huge. And the bottom line is this: people who get in on any opportunity early are the ones who make the most money. So, are you equipped to take advantage of this biggest wealth creator in history? Go on, give us a comment. Are you equipped? Are you ready to take advantage of this? Just give us a yes in the chat if you are ready, because that's what this training is all about. Okay, we've got wow.
Yeah, John,
It's
Christina, Yes.
Look, exploding.
Molly, yes. Jess, yup. Camilla, aye. Aye. Wayne, yes. Terence, yes. Yeah, they're coming in too fast, John. I can't keep them.
Brilliant. Right then. So hang about with me for the next hour or so. Now I don't think it's going to be quite an hour, but just prepare to spend an hour with us, and we're going to make sure you're truly equipped to fully profit from this. Okay. So will you focus and stick around to the end? I should have maybe saved it for now. Give us a give us a yes in the chat if you're ready to stick around for the end. I'll just get a quick drink of water.
They're still coming in from before, I think. I don't know which one they're saying yes to, but there's lots of yeses there for you, John.
I should have said, give me a 1 and give me a 2, shouldn't I? You learn every day. Anyway, I believe the fastest and easiest way to profit from this technology is to create digital products. Now, something I've not stopped talking about since 2004, we're talking over 20 years, is the need to be creating your own products and services. I was even talking about the need to do this before I quit my job. That's how important this is, because you might be thinking, well, come on, John, why should I sell digital products? Well, first of all, you're going to generate an income 24/7. You can reach customers across the globe and make sales around the clock. Okay. Literally, the first thing I do when I wake up each morning is reach for my phone. I know most people do that as well, but the first thing I do is open my email to see how many sales I've generated while I've been asleep. And there's no better feeling than making money in your sleep. You've got infinite scalability. So instead of trading your time for money, you do the work once and get paid over and over again. Now, this is very, very important. You can create a product or a service one time, just one time. So you spend a few days, few weeks, whatever. And once it's out there, that's it. It's out there generating sales on autopilot, or at least it has the potential to do that. And there's literally no limit to how many digital products you could sell. You could create a PDF like you sell for $10, and you could sell 1 million copies in a day and make $10 million. The odds of it happening are very, very slim, but the technology is there to let it happen. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say here. So, there's no better feeling than when you spend some time creating something that's digital in nature and it takes off and you see the sales coming in. And obviously, you've got these low startup costs as well. You don't need a physical storefront, you don't need inventory, you don't need staff, although you may end up hiring support staff as you grow. But this means higher profit margins. It also means you can give away higher commissions to affiliates, which we'll talk about later. You can give away 75%, sometimes even 100% of your front end sales because it's digital in nature. Now, the likes of Amazon, I think they pay something like 3 or 4% on certain products because they can't give away 50% commission because obviously they'd have to increase the prices. And obviously Amazon doesn't want to do that. So the fact that we're creating digital products, digital files, means we can give away the lion's share to affiliates to get affiliates to promote our offers and build a customer list from it. Again, we'll go into that in more detail later. And again, you get the time freedom because once your product is created, it can run on autopilot and generate income for months or even years to come. I am still getting paid for products I created over 15 years ago. Think about that for a minute. I've got some products that's bringing in recurring income, $10 per month from about 60 or 70 people. But every now and then I see a sale coming from something I did over 15 years ago, which is absolutely crazy. And if you create the right products, it's going to be in high demand because more and more people are turning to the internet to learn new skills. And this trend shows no signs of slowing down. Now, the pandemic caused a flood of new people to consume information online. And the typical types of information are video in the form of video training. You're watching a form of video now, even though we're streaming, you're watching a form of video, and text, which could be ebooks, PDFs, check sheets, documents, whatever, and audio. It's actually possible. You could listen to an audio version of this presentation. Usually, when we create audio, it could be podcasts, interviews, and things like that. We can even get AI now. You can take a report and get AI to create a podcast for you. It takes seconds. It's absolutely mind blowing what AI can do. Udemy enrollment surged 425% during the pandemic, and Coursera gained 10.3 million new users in just 30 days, which is staggering. And the post-pandemic online course growth is staggering. I mean, look at this. I'm not going to read them all, but you can see Adobe 326, copywriting, Photoshop, technical drawing, huge, huge, huge increases in growth. Now, more importantly, ebook sales increased by 3,000% in just 3 weeks, which is crazy. And the Elliott Times said coronavirus will change book publishing now and forever. Now, just 5 years after the outbreak, the industry is on track to reach $1.1 trillion by 2030. That's according to Polaris Market Research, at an annual growth rate of more than 20%. So, can you see why combining AI and digital product sales just might be the biggest opportunity since the dot-com boom? Now, after looking back at my career as an entrepreneur over the last 20 years, the single most important key to my success has been selling my own products. It's been the springboard that has allowed me to build multiple 6 and 7 figure businesses. And I'm just going to show you a quick picture here. That is me with my ClickBank Platinum Awards. If you look at the silver ones, I've received ClickBank Platinum Awards 6 times in a row. And back in the early days, they just sent you a paper one, once from 2012 and once from 2014. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is because to get a platinum award, you have to generate at least $250,000 in sales in a year, throughout the year. And I usually qualify for platinum around May, sometimes earlier, sometimes a touch later. But the fact that I've managed to generate to achieve platinum status in the last 6 years shows you that this can be very, very lucrative. And I'm not trying to brag here. I'm trying to show you what's possible, because ClickBank is the main platform I use. And I hopefully I'm going to get more platinum awards. But it's not about me. It's not just about me. It's about what I've done for my students. My students have generated over $23 million in sales. Now, I'm not going to, I'll stay on this slide for a few seconds, but I'm not going to go through all of these, but there's some names you might recognize, and just look at the amount of sales. Now, all of these sellers, I was responsible for helping them get started in some form or other. Okay. Now, selling your own products puts you in charge of your business and your results. Now, in fact, I challenge you to find me a single successful marketer in the world today who isn't selling their own products. I bet you can't think of one single successful marketer who doesn't have a product or service that they are selling online. Now, there's just one teeny, tiny, itsy bitsy problem here. Until now, creating your own product could take weeks or even months. Now, I had a program called Partnership to Success. That was my flagship coaching program. I've been coaching people since 2008. I had my original pro coaching program in 2008. Then I had what I called my masterclass program, which ran until 2014, I believe. And since 2014, I've had a program called Partnership to Success. And basically, it simplified the process by giving you a proven roadmap to follow. I showed you step by step how to create a digital product and get it for sale online and launch it with my help. But it still took a long time, because you had to pick the right niche. You had to pick the right thing to teach. You had to decide on a name for your product, outline the product, create the product, write the sales pitch copy, build the entire sales funnel, integrate tech platforms, payment processes, and email marketing. Now, sadly, this meant that some people struggled to implement the strategies that I was teaching, either because they were too busy or didn't have the time, or life just got in the way. So ultimately, people couldn't complete the program because of the nature of what it was. The people who did had huge success, but the people who didn't, the thought of that made me sick to my stomach. So to think that some people who joined my program would never actually complete it, let alone get the desired result of why I even created it in the first place. Now, that's why I made the decision to officially close the doors to Partnership to Success on December the 31st, 2024. And I realize now, because I'm going to show you the next slide, that I poured my heart and soul into P2S for 13 years. It was actually 2011. I'm sure, Randy, will you be able to correct me here, Randy? I said 2014, I believe.
You did say that.
Yeah.
It was the end of 2010. We put it together, and
That's
January 2011 when we launched it.
That's correct.
Keith was our first member.
I remember, yes. So 13 years and it's closed. Again, I'll explain more as we go. It'll be easier if we do it that way. Now, it really does help people. Partnership to Success really, really does help people. We've got, tons and tons and tons of success stories. But even as powerful as partnership with success is, it's not a magic pill. To get results, you have to actually go through the program and implement the strategies. And those that do tend to get amazing, life changing results. Like Omar Martin, who did that day, you can see from one of his launches, $335,000. Like Stephen Alvey, who did 12K in 4 days. Like Shelley Penny, who got 964 funnel sales and close to $19,000 gross. Like Paul Venables, who made over $300,000 in sales. Like Trevor McAfee, who did 50K in sales in 7 days. Gary Allark, who grossed over 20K in sales. Benjamin Fletcher, 22K. Robert Corrigan, $3,078 from his first launch. Randy Smith, Mr. Randy Smith, a grand total of 200K from a launch.
Wasn't our biggest.
That was what?
Wasn't our biggest. The biggest one
Yeah.
we had was $500,000 a week.
Yeah. So again, these are people. Randy's a different case. You know, we started earlier, but everyone else has gone through partnership with success. Like Naranjan, who's did $27,000 from one of his launches in revenue and sales still coming in. And Keith, who Randy just mentioned, his first launch did $6,446. Sophia Mugnani, 240 new customers, over $5,000 from my first launch. I can go on and on and on. Okay, I'm not going to keep. You're probably getting bored by now. So there you go. Right. So, I do want to mention this one though. This is just a recent post from Dowd. Look at the left screenshot, 2020. He'd gone through 100K, and recently he's gone through 1 million. And he's basically saying we've helped make him, do $1 million in sales. Now, I want you to understand this, though. Not everyone gets these results. I really want you to understand this, because there are just too many invisible barriers to getting your product made and sold. You're either stuck with tech problems, or taking a ton of time and resources creating the product, or having a hard time selling it. That rarely happens, because if you get the product created, we can guarantee you get sales, which I'll talk about later. It feels like no matter how hard you try, you just can't get it all to work. And before you know it, weeks and even months have gone by, and you still don't have a single sale to show for all of your blood, sweat, and tears. So this becomes a very real threat to you achieving your goals and making your dreams a reality. And that's why I knew I had to make it my mission to do something about it and find a way to help the people who were struggling. So I sat down with my team, mostly Randy, but my son Alex and other members of our team. And after thrashing around a ton of ideas, most of which were either too expensive or just impossible to execute, we came up with a true plug and play solution for building out your entire product in just a few clicks. Now, since the very beginning, I've always dreamed of being able to offer a done for you way to get your product done. And thanks to breakthrough AI technology, things just got a whole lot easier. Because now you don't have to face the blank page anymore. Thanks to a new innovative suite of AI tools, you can now have a digital product 90% created for you. We're talking the content, the copy, the funnel, all of it. Then you just do the remaining 10% by adding your personal touch and improving your product and making final edits. You see, if it wasn't obvious by now, creating and selling digital products the old way is dead. That's because there's a new way to create and sell your product in a fraction of the time. This new way works no matter what you've tried before, no matter what experience you have with creating and selling online, whether you have a big or small email list or even no email list at all, and regardless if you have an audience on social media or not. The big reason this new way works so fast is because you're not trying to do it the traditional way. Now, the new way does all of the heavy lifting for you. So here's how it works. You simply answer a few simple questions about your business niche or idea. Then you sit back and watch as AI does 90% of the work for you, mapping out your entire product and funnel in just a few clicks. And remember, we're going to show you soon. Then you just spend a few minutes adding your personal touch, approving your product, and making the final edits. We're going to show you how. Now, the fact is, creating your own product has never been faster or easier. Now, does this mean You push a button and money magically falls from the sky or comes out of your laptop? No, of course not. But what it will do is eliminate that dreaded blank page syndrome I talked about earlier. There's nothing worse than staring at a blank screen, not knowing where to start. And then it'll help you go from idea to income in record time. Now, I've been helping people create and launch their own products since 2004, and I've never been this excited about what's in store for digital creators. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking AI is just a gimmick, or you're thinking, won't the content suck? I'm going to be honest, in the early days it did, but not anymore. You're thinking everything ChatGPT spits out sounds like it was written by a robot. Maybe about 18 months ago it did, but not anymore. Now, does this mean you have to become an AI expert now? You might be thinking that. No, you don't. But what if it could write you an entire 20,000 word ebook at the press of a button? Would you be interested in giving that a try? Or what if it could write your sales page in the style of an A-list copywriter without the $10,000 price tag? I know because I paid $10,000 plus in the past for copywriters. So would you be interested in learning that? Or what if it could create a lead magnet you can give away to get subscribers and even nurture your leads until they're ready to buy? What if it could create videos, podcasts, email campaigns, and even social media content, all without you barely lifting a finger? And then, once all that stuff is built, what if AI could even find you the perfect domain for your business while you sit back and watch? Yes, AI can do that as well. And finally, what if it did all of that? Built your value stack, created your bonuses, mapped out your upsells, and got everything set up and ready for you to profit almost immediately. The jaw-dropping technology that I'm about to share with you creates ebooks, free reports, opt-in pages, sales pages, email sequences, bonuses, upsells, ads, graphics, video scripts, podcasts, news articles, social media posts, and virtually anything else you could possibly want or need to start making sales. You simply prompt our AI system with details of what you want, and it is magically created for you in just a few minutes. Now, I could go on and on and on about how this is the ultimate shortcut to creating your product and how it will create every part of your online business from the ground up. But how about we just show you instead? So would you like to see a live demonstration of this new technology in action? Just type demo in the chat and we'll give it 30 seconds. Let me get a chance to recover off my little, I get very excited sometimes. Let's get a drink of water. So, right then. So we've got Pablo, demo, Carolina can't wait, Jesse, oh my God, we can't keep up. We can't keep up with the comments. Okay, Rocco, Lenora, Vincent, Brian, wow. Okay. So guys, here's how this is going to work. The software we use, Randy, do you want to explain? I'll bring the first slide in.
Thanks, John. So in this first slide, and I know you said live, John, I've taken some screenshots because as we're doing things live with AI, sometimes if the servers are busy, you can be waiting a few minutes, and I don't want everybody staring at the screen saying, connecting to AI.
I think the pressure is on, it's on big style when you're live, okay? And because we're doing it like this, we're still going to get the exact same message across. So I'm going to let, Randy's going to walk you through it, and I might jump in from time to time.
Yeah. So, I mean, I did do all this live. I just recorded the screenshot as we were going through and then paused and waited for the AI to actually go to the next screen, etc. So on the product idea generator, we start there with just, and again, there's other software that we're not showing because it's a little bit proprietary and what have you that can help research ideas, check marketplaces, check on popularity and all the rest of it. Once we've got a notion of what we'd like to do, we can come to this app for idea generation, paste in just a keyword or phrase, and it will give us 5 complete package ideas based on that particular niche keyword or phrase.
Yeah. So in this example, we're using the keto diet. I think it's important we mention this. I know a little bit about keto because I did a bit of keto a few years ago. Randy knew absolutely nothing about it.
Absolutely nothing at all.
And on one of our training webinars, he literally did this in front of our coaching students, and I said, "Look, Randy, we have to teach this." Anyway, I'm going to hand over again, but I want you guys to understand that this is a niche that we're not really into, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So keto, I sort of did it purely because I had John on hand who has been on keto diets, so he could double check the info for me because I know nothing about it. So from those ideas, I then went to this software, which is the funnel flow one, and pasted in that I wanted something on the keto diet. And each screen that we show is like we put the next button and the AI generates and goes to the next bit. So after saying, yes, it's a good seller, yes, I want this for an idea, and it said, great, here's an idea. There's a choice of titles for your book. Which one of these would you like? Or you can edit them if you wanted to, and you could change the words and change the title. Once you've selected a title, again, you'd press the next button and it says, right, we've got the title. Let's have a look at the chapter outlines. And again, the software, in fact, can we jump back a screen, John?
Yeah.
Where was it? Oh, it was the screen before, actually. Not to worry. The software itself, that first screen there, you can generate up to 20 chapters. And I just went for 10 on this example because we were live on the webinar and I didn't want to keep people waiting forever. You can go up to 2,000 words per chapter. So you could do a 40,000 word book in the choice of languages and to a target specific audience and even in a specific writing style. So, you could be friendly, casual, informative, about 10 or 15 different writing styles and tones, etc. So moving forward again, we selected a title and then it gave us a list of chapters in the next one. Again, at that point, you can double check that you're on the right track, check through the chapter headings, check through the outline content, make sure that it is what you think it's going to be, tweak it, change it, add something, take something away, whatever you want to do. And then again, once you know that that's something unique that you've got and you've added yourself to it, you can click on the next button and it just goes away and produces everything. And when I say everything, on the screen, you can see the ebook itself that it's created, ready to tweak and edit in the software if you wanted to. Personally, I don't. There's an export button there where you can download the PDF download the ebook as a PDF, a text file or a doc. And then from there, you can go and do your edits. And also there's a button next to that that says funnel, where you can download the actual funnel that comes with that. There's, again, you can save, you could change, you can go back, you can regenerate. There's lots of choices there again. If you're happy with everything, then obviously you download the funnel and export the ebook. And then when we've downloaded the funnel, here's what we've ended up with. If you quickly read through, you'll notice there's everything from emails to social posts, tweets, sales copy, landing page, squeeze page copy, etc. In fact, we'll show you each one briefly. And I know you don't like me talking too much, John, but there's a whole series there of emails. They've got markdown markers in there, which again in the training we will show you how to make that look beautiful. But yeah, don't want to give everything away today. We've got the Facebook ads, complete series of them. We've got the hashtags for if you're doing any sort of SEO, blog articles, etc. What to include there. We've got the landing squeeze page copy that if they wanted to give the book away to build a list with, they could use that or tweak that. We've got sales copy if you want to sell the book rather than give it away. You've got video scripts for each chapter if you want to create videos, and there's tools that can help you do that. You've got 7-day social campaign. You've got the 7-day Twitter, X, however one are going to call it these days. I think most of us still call it Twitter.
I still call it Twitter. Yeah, I still call it Twitter.
And of course, you've got the book, and we'll show you how to copy that to a doc and swap the markdown text to nicely formatted headings and bolded, etc., all ready to tweak and edit and make your own. And again, it's important that we do make it our own, check it through, and then obviously you would add copyright, disclaimers, graphics, and we'll show you all that in the training as well. Not forgetting that on the original idea slide, it gave us a package of ideas. So we can also use AI to create lots of extra products for the package so that we can end up creating a highly valued package that anybody would love to get their hands on. In fact, we can show you the package that I actually created from that in the next slide.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to note, guys, that this is what we've came up with. Okay, this is all of the different funnel, the whole funnel. We've got graphics because the tools that there's a few different tools Randy uses, and this is what you end up with. So imagine how long it would take you to create all of this material. So just for example, if I go into the front end package, this is what's in the front end package. We've got the book, we've got the 7-day meal recipes, printable food lists, etc., etc. Even sales videos and graphics. And then what we do, we can take what we've got, and we can take our graphics, and we can build out a sales page. I'm just taking screenshots basically from a sales page we create. We're not going to show you the whole page, but that's just some sections of the sales page that AI has helped us create. And then this is what we can offer, and this is the value we can offer. We've got the ebook, the plan, the food list, etc., etc., etc. So can you see how this would take about 30 to 40 minutes in total to come up with all this. Yes, you need to personalize it. Yes, you need to make it your own. We're not going to just say you click a button and then you've got a product ready for sale. You still have to put some work in and make it your own and improve on it. And it still helps to do some research and enter into
The simple fact, John, is that even just for the book, if I was back in the, going back, as you said, when we started, sort of, oh my goodness, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I wrote, it took me 6 months to write Sales Letter ABC 19 years ago. 19 years ago it was. You said, come on, get it done, get it done, get it done.
Exactly.
6 months to get it finished. Writing the book, creating a sales page, and getting it all online. And that was a subject I was an expert in. This was a subject I know nothing about. And all of this was just, so straightforward and simple. And I'll be honest, I only did it step by step when I had spare half an hour here and there. So it did days. But if you cram that all together, it's a good few hours work.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So yeah, the time saver and everything. Anyway, back to you, John.
So how do you profit from this? Well, you use AI to identify a hot niche. You identify a common problem people in this niche are struggling with. You generate your AI-powered solution to that problem. You find these people in the places where they hang out online, and you offer to help them. It's as simple as that. And something else you can do, you could be creating products for clients. For example, there's nothing to stop you, offering to create a full funnel for clients and charge big money. You could even go down the route of creating PLR material that you can give to people and things like that. There's different areas you can go into, but ultimately, you can create. You can use AI to choose a niche that you know is popular, and then you can use AI to help you build it. And then obviously you put some input into it. But obviously with our help as well, you can literally create something of real value. Okay, so we can show you how to do this. So can you see why using AI to create digital products just might be the biggest opportunity since the .com boom? Now, would you like to get early access to this proprietary new technology? Would you like to see what we can offer to do for you here and how we can help you? Just give us a yes in the chat. And by the way, wow, chat is crazy. It's very hard for me to keep up. Obviously, if I keep reading chat, I'm going to fall behind and get confused. Doesn't take much, but the chat has exploded. Yes, show me Trent. Wayne said yes. We can't keep up. The chat is literally
There's
exploding.
too many, John. I'm trying to scroll back, but as I scroll, it just jumps back to the end again. So yeah, Jared, Bill, Sylvia, Dave, Ivy, Rocco.
Right then, so let us tell you what we've got. So allow me to introduce online success coaching. This is something myself and Randy have put together. With the advancement of AI, we've put a brand new program together that's going to help so many people. Now, if you don't have a product yet, this program will teach you how to get one fast. Because creating information products is easy with this technology, and it's basically free. Online success coaching will take the guesswork out of creating products, from your first simple product all the way up to high ticket courses, memberships, and even coaching programs like this one. Now, while you may have seen those big flashy launches by the big names in your niche, what you probably haven't noticed is a lot of the smaller launches. They might not have been big on social media, but they gave people a start. They put them in business and launch them into an entirely new lifestyle. And that's exactly what this new program is all about. It shows you how you can create an offer that people will line up to pay you for. This program is unlike anything that I have ever offered before because you'll be using AI to build and grow your complete online business. Now, here is a taste of what's inside the program. First of all, we have the CPL Method Masterclass. Basically, the program is broken down into 3 phases. There's create, prepare, and launch. In the create phase, you create your offer. In the prepare phase, you compile it. And then obviously you get it launched with our help. So we're going to take you through each step of this. Now, the CPL Method Masterclass basically consists of the idea machine, where you'll unleash your most profitable ideas with AI that turns your hobby or passion into instant high value products. We'll show you how to craft ebooks and video courses using AI, basically using your content, your tone, and your writing style to create amazing books and videos that sound just like you. Then you'll be using AI for the perfect sales copy. You'll be crafting high converting sales copy that speaks directly to your audience's deepest desires, turning casual browsers into eager buyers. And then you'll be creating email sequences with AI. You'll crank out email newsletters and even an entire autoresponder sequence that nurtures and converts your leads automatically. And then you're going to attract a flood of motivated buyers who are actively searching for the solution that your offer provides. Now, after the program is over, you still have unlimited access to the training. So once you've completed it, you still have instant access to it all. So you'll be able to go back over the material as often as you like at your own convenience. But this isn't a course. No, no, no. This is a coaching program. And that's why you can also tune into our live coaching calls every other week for an entire year. So you're going to get a full year of live coaching calls. Now, these are deep dive calls where you can get on a call with myself and my in-house team and Randy and the other online success coaching members. You can ask questions and get live personal support all year long. We're going to show you what's working now in our business and take you behind the scenes of what we're doing. And our sole focus is to ensure that you're taking the necessary action to achieve the results you want. Basically, on these calls, usually Randy's found some new tool that involves AI or some new breakthrough, and he shows us it. That's basically what's been happening for the last year or so. Nearly all of the calls have been about new tools, new techniques, and the development of AI. And sometimes it's a question posed by another member that unlocks the door to your next growth phase. Remember, if you attend these live sessions, you can just get one little piece of information that you can go away and run with. So these calls can be incredibly valuable and they will keep you unstuck and moving forward. And you'll get these calls every other week for an entire year. That's 24 calls in total. And if you can't make it to the calls live, don't worry, because we're going to record everything, all of the calls, and make them available on demand whenever you want them. And we cover so much on these calls that you'll want to go back and watch them again anyway. Now, here's a huge component here. You're going to get Randy's Essential AI apps. So you're going to get access to Randy's Essential AI apps to help you build and launch your product from the ground up. You'll get the apps that you need to create your own offer. You'll be able to create ebooks, lead magnets, sales pages, emails, ads, social media content, and more at the press of a button. Just prompt the AI tool with details of what you want, and it is magically created for you in minutes. And it works for any market, niche, or topic. And as Randy said, he's been deep in the trenches, developing, testing, and using his own suite of powerful AI apps for the last 2 years. And you'll get access to the essential apps that can help you create every part of your online business in a fraction of the time. You're going to have unrestricted access to all of the apps required to help you create and sell your product in record time. Not to mention full training and support from Randy every step of the way. That's one thing about Randy, is he is here to help. I've seen Randy take calls with people to show them how to work AI, or record a video for people. That's what Randy's all about. And like, Randy is so far ahead of everyone else when it comes to AI. If you've got a question or you need help, he's going to be there to help you. Now, this automation is going to save you thousands in hard costs alone. Plus, you'll get free ongoing updates and early access to any new essential apps that Randy develops in the future. Now, if the live coaching calls weren't enough, you're also going to get unlimited one-on-one support. We spend over $10,000 a month on a team of experts in sales, marketing, copywriting, and design. And when you work with us, you get unlimited access to that team via email and live chat. And this allows you to get one-on-one help and feedback on your work in real time. So if you get stuck or have a question, just send us a message. We're here to help you succeed. And we will respond to all support tickets within 24 hours, Monday to Friday. But you'll get a reply much quicker, usually within minutes, if you use our live chat feature that can be found in the members area. And this support isn't just for the next 30, 60, or even 90 days. We'll support you for as long as it takes. We'll support you for years if that's what it takes. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds amazing, John, but how much is it going to cost? Well, you have to remember, this is not just a course. This is an immersive, hands-on coaching program that will result in a complete working business when we're done. A business where you can turn a few hours of work into a long-term revenue stream. Now, I put work in quotation marks because with our AI tools to help, it won't feel like work. And there's no limit on your profit potential because you can work whenever you want from wherever you want. And every new product you create grows your revenue and your freedom. So, do you want the link to check this out? I want to see some. I see we've got a lot of people asking for the link. Just type link. I want to see 10 people type link before I. Wow, we've already got 10. Link, 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 link. Okay, guys. Right then, here we go. I haven't revealed the price. You're going to be shocked. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna before we drop the link and chat is still exploding.
There's more than 10, there's like more than 20 now. On the whole stream.
Shall we do that? Shall we do that? You're not going to pay 5,000. You're not going to. Why don't I just say $297? That's what it's going to cost. There you go. I'm not going to do the spiel as they call it. $297 during this launch. Okay. So you won't pay the $497 retail price. That's what it's going to be priced at after launch. We've just launched this. It's new to the world. It's brand new. You'll be one of the first to see it as well. And you're going to get everything we're going to talk about bonuses in a moment. But $297 during launch. Okay? And you're going to be coming in as a charter member. You're basically one of our first members. The first people to get in the door.
I was just about to share the link, John, but the people already bought from typing it off the screen.
So you're going to get access to 3 exclusive bonuses, but only if you act fast, okay? Now, this is... I want to prepare you for bonus number 1 because this is the biggest bonus of all. This is the bonus we've used when we've had $5,000 coaching programs. And when you'll understand why when I tell you what it is. You're going to get the done-for-you traffic accelerator. Please, please, please pay close attention here. Pay very close attention. Because basically, you're going to let our team of experts work with you one-on-one on your offer. So we're going to help you create your offer. Okay? Remember, you're going to use AI. You're going to come to us if you need help. We're going to help you put the offer together. Once it's ready, I will personally promote your offer to my 100,000 plus subscriber list. I'll say that again. I will personally promote your offer to my 100,000 plus subscribers via at least 3 broadcast emails. Okay? Remember, this is for $297. And I will also email my 15,000 plus JV partners to help recruit affiliates for your launch. So not only will I promote your launch, I'll tell my affiliates about your launch before it goes live. And your offer will even be added to the launch calendar inside the private members area so other students can sign up to promote. Basically, I will get sales for you. I guarantee I'll get sales for you and I will recruit affiliates for you. And guess who else always promotes these offers? Randy. 99 times of 100. Randy's not as committed. I'm committed. Randy's not, but usually 99% of the time, would you agree, Randy? You get on board as well.
I do, yeah. I've just got a smaller list. I'm retired, but supposedly retired, semi-retired in 2018, but you won't let me quit.
Yeah, well, ultimately, the last few months, Randy told me with the old Partnership to Success program, Randy, this is we're going behind the scenes here. Randy told me I've got AI to cover every part of that now, every part of it. So we thought, let's come up with a new program. Let's make it a crazy, crazy price so as many people as possible can get in, and let's help them. Now, this is the sort of results I can get for you. I tend to win most of the JV competitions I promote. Um, I could literally come up with 100 screenshots if I went to digging, of me winning leaderboards. I'll probably be at the top of your leaderboard or near the top. In fact, if I'm not at the top, that's a good thing because it means there's another bigger marketer getting even more sales. Okay, so remember, I'm going to promote your launch, and this is just again results. We've got to talk about other people's results. There's Tony Sims. What did he do? He made 300 sales. There's John Crimes, his ebook Profit Academy. There's his final leaderboard. I was number one there. These are the final leaderboards where I'm literally helping my students get hundreds and hundreds of sales. And can you imagine this? This
I think it's
is
worth pointing out, John, that as you say, you're top of most of these leaderboards, and yet when you promote other high-ticket stuff, you're top of those leaderboards where they've got $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 prize money. And at one point, I seem to recall you had a page where it was like, if you desperately want John to promote your product with 3 emails, click the 997 order on this page, and we'll hit you up and promote your product for you.
that.
Still claiming your commission, but people paid you $1,000 just to have you promote their product.
Yeah, and I remember I had a service where I would promote their JV page as well for $1,000, and that was 3 emails. But I'm doing this. I'm doing this for anyone who goes through this training. So again, we get the results. We get the results for our students. Okay. Again, I could bring up tons and tons and tons of screenshots like this. Also, you're going to get the $1,000,000 launch swipe file. So basically, let me bring the next slide on. We're going to document everything we've been doing for this launch. We're already documenting stuff, and we're going to give it to the charter members, the new members, to learn from and model. So we're going to take you behind the scenes. What we'll probably do is run a webinar after the launch is over, and we're going to break it all down, and we're going to show you exactly what we did and why. You would not believe the amount of work that has gone into this launch. There's just so much work, and many sleepless nights, 14-hour days, 16-hour days. To get this put together. It's one of the biggest things that I've ever done. So we're going to show you everything, okay? We're going to take you behind the scenes, and we're going to give you the files, the docs, everything you need, because you can take some elements of what we're going to teach here and apply it to your launch. You're also going to get access to the private members only Facebook group. Now, basically, it's a combination of partnership to success and online success coaching. We didn't want to scrap the partnership to success group because there's already 6 and 7 figure marketers in there who have gone through partnership to success. So we thought, let's just change the name slightly, and you're going to come in there. So you're going to instantly go into a group where there's tons and tons of full-time internet marketers who have gone through the training we've produced in the past. And it's great for getting testimonials, getting help, looking for JV partners and things like that. So you're going to be able to connect with other entrepreneurs inside a private members only Facebook group. Again, we have marketers making 10,000, 100,000 and more each and every month. I've just said all of this, haven't I? Find JV partners and get feedback and accountability. You're basically going to be part of a thriving community that learns and grows together. Is it worth the investment? Well, if all this did was help you create one product, make your first sale, and prove to yourself that you can do it, would it be worth it? If all this did was give you access to a team of coaches with 45 plus years experience and over 30 million in sales combined, would it be worth it? What if it finally made your business super profitable? Would it be worth it? The AI tools and automation alone are going to save you thousands. Do you know what I want for this program? I want for the people who have struggled with product creation over the years to get and launch a product. I just want you to launch a product. I want you to come into this program, go through the training, get our help, and launch a product. Because once you launch a product, there's no stopping you. There's literally no stopping you, because you can take what you've learned and do it over and over and over and over again. And before you know where you are, instead of selling $10, $20, $30 products, you then start to sell $100, $200, $500, $1,000 courses. That's where you'll end up. But it all starts with creating and launching your very, very first product. Now, others have paid me $10,000 plus to help them grow their business. I've had people come to me and pay me $10,000 to get one-on-one help with me. But work with my team, provide feedback and a testimonial, and I'm going to dramatically lower the price. You already know the price. But here's the thing, I want your case study for the program. Remember, we're going to increase the price. So if you agree to share with me the sales results you get from implementing the system I teach you, then I'll promote you and your offer on an evergreen basis as a reward for completion. You see, I want to collect a dozen or so case studies from charter members. And that way, when I sell online success coaching program in the future, it will be a total no-brainer based on the results it produces for students. So sign up today through this exclusive charter offer. Use our coaching and tools to help you build your business in record time. And then send me a testimonial and proof of your sales results. How good is that going to be when you do that? Then let me document your success in a case study. I'll promote you and your offer on an evergreen basis. This has basically got the potential to generate ongoing sales and profit for you for months, even years to come, because I'll be permanently promoting your offer as a case study. So here's what you're getting. You're getting the CPL Create, Prepare and Launch Method Masterclass. You're getting a full year of live coaching calls. You're getting Randy's essential AI apps, unlimited one-on-one support, as much support as you need. And you're going to get the premium launch accelerator, where I will personally promote your launch to over 100,000 subscribers. And I'm also going to promote it to 15,000 affiliates. You're going to get the $1 million launch swipe file, access to the private Facebook group, and a done for you evergreen promotion. If that doesn't scream a good deal, I don't know what does. So, what's a profitable online business really worth to you? Ask yourself this question. It's a business where you are in control of your traffic, a business where you are in control of your sales, a thriving business that's growing. What is that worth to you? Now, I want you to feel completely safe when you join today. That's why your investment is covered by my full ironclad guarantee. I'll keep this simple. I know other people make you jump through a bunch of hoops and prove you've watched all of the videos, so you've got to complete the training, but that's not how we roll. You have a full 14 days to see if this is right for you. And if you decide that it isn't, just let us know and we'll gladly refund your money, no hassles. Look, come in and check it out. We are so confident in what we're offering you that we don't think many people are going to ask for refunds. I know some will, it's just the nature of what we do, but you just say, I want a refund. Or get this, you can go to ClickBank. We're selling this through ClickBank, as you see if you've been to the order. Go to ClickBank within 14 days and say, I want a refund. Guess what? You don't even have to talk to us. ClickBank will refund you. I can't say this and not do this. I will be banned by ClickBank, okay? 14 days, risk-free. So if you're on the fence, all you have to do is get off that fence and just try it out, okay? Just decide you're up for the challenge. And pony up this tiny investment a day and just give it a shot. If it works, great. And if it doesn't, just ask for your money back. Now, of course, you've got to use it if you want to get results. You know, again, I know some people will jump on board and do nothing with it. And I wish I could shake people by the head and say, look, you've got everything you need here to generate a full-time income. But sadly, some people won't. But we want people to use it, and we want people to help us test these AI tools and use our coaching. We don't want tire kickers who don't take action. And I don't want you to be the type of person, and people do this, who, you know, they say, oh, a product's got a 30-day refund. Let me set a reminder on day 29, and then they do nothing with it. That's the sort of thing that gets you banned from marketplaces, you know, serial refunders and that. We don't want that. We want you to succeed. So please, please, please. Yes, we've got the guarantee, but come in with the intention of actually implementing what we teach. Okay? So isn't it worth taking just a little bit of time to see if this isn't everything that I've claimed it to be? Because even if it does just half of what I've claimed today, it could pay for itself in a matter of weeks. So, quick recap. You're getting the CPL Method Masterclass, where we show you how to create, prepare, and launch your offer in record time. You get a full year of live coaching calls where you come behind the scenes of our business and ask us questions in real time and see what's working in real time. You get access to Randy's essential AI apps, basically all of the apps you need to create and launch your offer. You get unlimited one-on-one support. Whenever you need it, reach out. We're here to help. You get the premium launch accelerator, where I will personally promote your offer to over 100,000 subscribers. I'll send at least 3 broadcast emails. I'll also let my 15,000 plus affiliates know about your launch. You're also going to get the $1 million launch swipe file, where we're going to take you behind the scenes of this launch and show you exactly what worked, so you can apply what we did to your launch, access to the private Facebook group that's already got 6, 7, and even 8-figure marketers inside. You can ask questions, get all the help you need. And the final Big Daddy bonus, you're going to get a done for you Evergreen promotion after your launch. Now, this special launch discount will end on February the 2nd, 2025. This is not fake scarcity. I need to focus on helping my charter members get set up and help the influx of new people that we're bringing in get their products created and launched. So here's what you need to do now. Go to onlinesuccesscoaching.com/go and sign up now. And after payment, you'll be redirected to the confirmation page and you get instant access to everything via our secure members area. Okay, let's take some questions because I guess we're bound to get some. I'm going to try and put my camera back on as well, so hopefully that's working. If not, I apologize. Well, yeah, let me know. Can you see me, guys? Can you see me on camera? Marjorie, yes, looking good, John. Yep, okay, good. Right, I can see we've got some questions, but first of all, let us go through the most popular questions, what we anticipate we're going to get, and what I can see we've already got. Okay, so when does the training start? That's a big question. Well, it's not like programs I've done in the past. What we used to do in the past, sometimes I'd launch a coaching program and only have the first week's content created. The training's there. There's a couple of little things we need to add. Very, very little things. And this is at the end of the coaching, okay? You'll not be able to get to where we're at. We'll have it added in a few days. But all of the product creation training's ready. Basically, everything's there for you to get your product ready for launch, okay? Remember that this is just basically opening up. But it starts right away. There's no limit. You don't have to wait for the next week's training, whatever. It's all there, okay? So it's there, ready to access right now. And how is the training delivered? It's basically delivered inside our secure members area. As soon as you sign up, you'll get your username and password to log in, and inside there it's just there in front of you. Okay, it's very, very, very easy to navigate the site. We've made it so simple. Just what we've learned over the years. My son Alex, who you'll get to know inside the program, designed the whole site, put the whole site together. He's an absolute master. He's a web master. And it's all inside there. Okay. Does this work outside of the US? Yes. It works anywhere. You can literally, as long as you can create an account for a payment processor such as PayPal or Stripe, sign up for something like Warrior Plus to launch your offer, whatever. If you can't do that, then if you live in a country where, like, for example, Nigeria, people from Nigeria have problems. I really do feel sorry for legitimate marketers in Nigeria because it's very, very hard for them. But 99% of the internet can do this. Okay. How exactly do I make money with this? Well, ultimately, you're going to create and launch an offer. I'm going to promote it, so you're going to make a ton of money, hopefully selling your offer, and you're going to have affiliates promote it. But it's not just about making money there. We're going to show you so many other ways to make your offers, such as how to make money on the back end of your launch, how to generate affiliate commissions from your launch, tons and tons of different ways. So not only will you be generating money from your launch, there'll be other areas as well. And the most important thing of all is you'll be building a buyer list. A buyer list is the most important list to have, because if you build a list of buyers, these are people who have already proven to spend money with you, and then if you do it right, they'll spend money with you over and over and over again. What do I need to purchase to make this work? Okay, so technically, you need an autoresponder account. We recommend Aweber. You need hosting. There's a company called D9 Hosting, what we recommend, and you should invest in a page builder, which I believe is $97 a year. And you're going to need a membership script. Now, the one we use, I think, is $97 as well a year. Could be more, could be $197. You don't have to use the tools that we recommend, but you do need a hosting account and you do need an autoresponder. If you use the tools we recommend, you're probably looking at about $300 total investment. And you'll see us use these tools in front of you, and it makes it a lot easier.
Sorry, John, they'll need an OpenAI account as well. That's prepaid these days, so you'll need to put $10 on there, but that's going to last you forever. Yeah.
Okay, so not a lot. Back in the day, you needed things like Dreamweaver, which costs $400-500. This is going back 2010. You needed, web page builders. You needed Photoshop. There was so much more. It was so much harder back then as well. I actually can't believe we used to teach, and people used to still be able to follow it. You've got it so easy today. You've never had it so good. How does the guarantee work? 14 days, no questions asked. 14 days, no questions asked. You can even go to ClickBank. You can just literally when you order through ClickBank, you get taken to you get taken to a web page where you can literally contact support, and we don't even get involved. Once the 14 days have passed, then you don't qualify for the refund. You would have to come to us. So if there was some sort of reason you wanted to ask for a refund, you'd have to come to us after 14 days. Now, I'm going to be honest. Once the 14 days have passed, you need a very, very, very valid reason for a refund request. And I don't want to hear about the dog eating your laptop or, whatever. Some people make the weirdest excuses for refunds. We know they're not genuine. But if it's really, really genuine, we would still refund you. But 14 days, no questions asked. So come and take a look. If you're on the fence, come and take a look. You're not going to hurt my feelings if you refund. It's part. We know it's part of what we do in this business. Okay. So yeah, that's the refund. What happens when the countdown timer hits 0? Right. This is what's going to happen. The price is going to go up to $497, and there'll be bonuses getting taken away as well. Okay. So there's a double whammy happening here. We're doing this because we want an influx of sales. We're marketers, and this is what we're going to teach you. You can get in right now and get a $200 saving. If you don't, it's going to be $497, which will still be an absolute bargain, and it will still sell at $497 because people seeing it for the first time at $497 is still going to buy. If you were told $497 tonight, there's still every chance you would have bought. But we want to have an influx of people come in. That's why we do the launch at $297. How much help am I really going to get? I take great pride in the support I offer. There's actually 4 of us in the support desk. There's myself, there's Randy, there's my son Alex, and there's Kev, who works with us as well in support. Kev is a workaholic. He can't help working weekends. Randy tends to pop into the support desk weekends. I sometimes do, but Monday to Friday, you're guaranteed a response within 24 hours. Weekends can take a little longer. Obviously, holidays can take a little longer, but we're here as much as you need us. We've even got the live chat feature in the members area as well. But we're here as much as you need us. Okay? I think, Randy, you'll agree, won't you? I mean, support is something we're big on. And
it's one of those things, John, where you said the first thing you do on the morning is check how much money you've made. I actually do that after I've done support.
I do support second, I promise. But no, but here's why. Randy goes in and he's the gate. Randy's the gatekeeper. That's what we call. And he'll say, right, John needs to say this. John needs to say that. Kev needs to say that. There's a technical question for Alex. He knows where everything goes. If I go in before Randy, it's a mess. So he's the gatekeeper. And that doesn't mean. I want you to understand. If you need to speak to me and you want a response from me, you'll get it. Okay. I just want you to understand that I'm not one of these people who hides behind a help desk. I'm actively in there every single day. When does the offer close? Well, the offer's never going to close permanently. This program's hopefully going to be around for a good few years, but on February the 2nd, it's going to go up to $497 and bonuses will be taken away. So technically, this offer currently right now will close. It'll be 11:59 p.m. Eastern on February 2nd. I do believe that's a Sunday. That's when it's going to close. There's a timer on the page. You'll see a timer on the page. That's when it's going to close. What if I sign up and decide the program isn't right for me? Ask for a refund. That's it. Ask for a refund, or go to ClickBank. Go direct to ClickBank. You don't even have to come to us. Now isn't a great time. When will this offer open again? It will stay open, but it'll cost you $200 more. If now isn't a great time, but you can afford to come in. The course is going to be there. There's no time limit. You can come in and start it in a month or 2 months if you want. If you're about to go on a round the world cruise, you can go on the round the world cruise, come back and start the training because you're going to get in at the best price if you get in now. Can I see inside the members area? Well, we've had this so many times, so I thought we'd just put some screenshots in. That's just a basic screenshot of the members area. You can see we've got the phase 1 there, the create phase. You can see the modules. When you've watched the video, you can mark it as complete, and then I think there's two modules in phase 1, and then you move on to phase 2, and so on. You just work your way through the videos step by step in nature. And obviously, when you get in, if you look on the left there's some instructions about what to do when you first come in, and there's our support link on the right hand side. So that's just a brief view of the members area. So I'm in. What do I need to do next? You just need to go to the URL, onlinesuccesscoaching.com/go, and that's it. That's it. Just come on. Come in. 14-day no questions asked, refund guarantee. They may say, does this work? Ask Shelley Penny, who used the old version of this system to launch her first product and did over $500 in sales online. She actually managed to retire her husband. She retired her husband because of the online business that she built. What about Omar Martin? Omar is actually my most successful student. He joined my program way back in 2008, like very, very, very first program. But he invested his rent money. I didn't know at the time. He couldn't afford to pay the rent. So what he did have, he joined my very, very first coaching program with. I don't know how I would have reacted if I'd known at the time. But now, Omar and his wife Melinda have gone on to generate 100 plus digital products and generate 8 figures in revenue. He's done so well. I work personally with on projects with Omar as well.
A lovely fake mansion that you visited inspecting.
Yeah, someone once said that mansion's fake because he took a picture of him outside his house, and yeah, so it's always a running joke. Stephen Alvey, he struggled for years, but he found my program because of the steps. Blah 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 blah. You see, six figure per year, and he struggled going for 8 years. Naranjan Pradhan from this was a good one. From 2 months and 10 days of massive action, he generated over $70,000, and he just says, believe in John, believe in the process, put the blinkers on, and put in the work. Naranjan's gone on to do, most of his launches now do 6 figures. More proof. I'm just proof. I'm not going to go through all this because we could be here all night. Want some more proof? There you go. There's more proof.
Yeah, I'm trying to compile a few of the questions that we've got in the questions box, John. So as you've got to the end of the proof, we've got a few more questions.
Yeah, I understand to say chat's going absolutely crazy, but hold on. More proof. Now, this next slide, this one is, I'm so proud of this next slide, okay? Julius Newman. He created an offer using AI. First of all, he was going through my older coaching program, and he created a product using Randy's help. Randy stepped in. This guy can only use his eyes. That's all he can do. I can't even imagine what it must be like, okay? He operates a computer using AI technology and his eyes, and he created and launched a product. It's truly unbelievable. The launch only happened a few weeks ago. I don't know the exact number, but it was a few hundred sales he generated, and he was so grateful. He actually put a post in the Facebook group saying his gratitude. He was so excited about the sales coming in. But the fact that I think what I'm trying to say is if Julius can do it, surely you can do it. He's such an inspiration, and he's in the Facebook group. He's such an inspiration.
A lot of us all worked like twice as hard the week he was launching. We all worked twice as hard purely because I think we just felt like, what the heck? Whatever excuse I had for like, oh, I couldn't be bothered today, or oh, it's so hard today, or whatever. After sort of promoting his launch and watching his video and everything, and because we had it all in support before it went live, and it was just a case of what an inspiration.
Yeah.
And we ended up putting more time and effort and work into our own businesses as a result of just knowing that Julius was there launching his product and he'd done everything. I mean, the whole funnel, every single thing he'd done himself with his flipping eyes.
Crazy. It's crazy. But it just shows you how far AI technology has came. That's what it's, it's mind blowing. It really is. Right then. So I'm going to bring up. This is the last slide, okay? But Randy said we've got questions. So Randy, I'll let you. I can't keep it. I'm going to try and bring some more chat in here. So okay, let me see. Santor is asking, what level, let me just make sure I've got a record of where I am. What level of experience is required to join online success coaching? Well, to be honest, it doesn't matter where you're at. But it is aimed at beginners. This is the ideal sort of member would be someone who's maybe tried to launch an offer before, hasn't been able to do it, and now thinks, right, I need to do this. I know how important it is to launch my own products and services. I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump on this program. I'm going to follow what John and Randy and Alex teach me, and I'm going to do it. That's the ideal scenario. But if you've launched products before, That's fine. Some people come in for the promos. Now we will. You can't just come in and give us $297 and expect us to promote your launch next week. There's sort of, we feel that will be taking advantage. We want you to go through the training, okay?
Besides which, we've got our list to think of, and we want to make sure it's a quality product that we're promoting.
Yeah.
And if you follow the training, we know that you'll produce a quality product.
Yeah.
I've got one from Conrad that sort of me when I said earlier about preloading your OpenAI account with $10, asking, well, what sort of monthly usage does the AI tools cost? Through OpenAI, we're using their API key for my apps that I've created. And just so that everybody's aware, November, December, and January, I've been using them extensively to create all the material for this program. So I haven't just created one report. I've gone back in and created several times so that I can get screenshots and videos, etc. My biggest month there was November. We did a lot of videos in November, and that cost me $1.23. December cost me 99 cents. January has cost me 23 cents so far.
So what's that? Not even $3 in 3 months.
Less than $3. The price of using AI has dropped so dramatically over the last couple of years. I used to spend up to $20 a month. Then it came down to about $6 to $9 a month. Now it's like a couple of dollars at the most.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculously cheap.
Yeah.
So,
it's
yeah.
crazy, yeah. So Claire is asking, where am I? What is the time commitment required to see results? Okay. Well, you have to put the work in still. Yes, AI is going to help you tremendously get things put together, but you still have to make the product your own. We keep mentioning this because we don't want you to think you just go boop, and then you can sell a product. You still have to build out a sales page. You get all the copy created. Alex builds a sales page in front of you using the page builder we recommend, which is Optimize Press 3. He builds it out in front of you. So you get all of the AI does it, but you still have to build a sales page, create your members area. We give you a membership template, what you just import, fill in the blanks. We've literally gone overboard with what we do. So you could...
On the time one though, John, it is a case of how long's a piece of string.
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours to dedicate solid, whereas other people, it might be 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. And we all know that if you've only got small batches of time, half of that 30 minutes is just catching up with what you've got done so far.
Yeah. I would estimate, if we're going to talk hours, maybe 20 to 30 hours, 40 hours tops. Maybe a bit longer, maybe a bit short. It all depends on where you're at right now as well. But nothing like what it used to be, which would be one of my programs was a 12-month program, and then the last program we did, we tried to shorten it. We got it down to 60 days, but no one did it in 60 days. But yeah, you could definitely get this done in under 60 days, 100%. And the more time you put in, there'll be someone who comes into this program that has an offer ready within a week. I guarantee it. There will be, because they'll literally throw themselves into it. So yeah, there's definitely room.
There's a similar piece of string question from Vincent, which is what specific results can I expect to see? And if he's talking about, well, specific result is you will create a product and get it online and get it sold and make sales. But if you're asking for specifics on how many sales, that's the piece of string question again, where it's like, we don't know. It all depends on so many factors, how much work you put into the product, how great the product is, how well it fits with the subscribers of the affiliates that are promoting it. Yeah. We can't predict all those things. We can only say, we know John and I will probably be promoting, and John's definitely promoting, and he's got a big list, and he'll guarantee that you will make sales, but we can't specify what number of sales or what income level or what price point you've sold at and the profits you make at, etc. So we can't specify. We can only specify you will definitely make sales, you will build a buyers list, and even if it's a small one, you've got access to the program still. You just repeat and repeat, as John used to always say.
It's more about the experience, learning the process. I could do a promo for you that does 50 sales. I'll be honest, that's maybe conservative. Could be sometimes less, but usually it's more. I've done promos for people that have done over 2,000 sales. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to get you 2,000 sales. I'm not guaranteeing, but occasionally we hit a home run where something just all falls together. But what we can guarantee, I can guarantee sales. I guarantee it. Because remember, we're making sure you put an offer together that's going to convert. You're not going to put something crap together. We wouldn't promote it. What's the point of us promoting an offer that's not going to convert? Think about that. We've got skin in the game. We're affiliates for your launch. We want to get as many sales as possible so we can generate an affiliate income. So we're not going to have you create something that's garbage or that won't convert. If we think something won't convert or we think it's garbage, we'll tell you. We'll say, look, you need to put some more work into this. You need to improve here, here, and here. So there's your product will convert because we're going to make sure it does.
Rosie's asking what type of AI tools are included and how easy are they to use. In terms of ease of use, I am a complete and utter technophobe. And I rely on Alex to create pages and do all sorts of stuff like that for me.
Sorry, Randy, for jumping in. I can't believe, like, Randy can't switch he struggles to switch a computer on. Then when we started doing the AI training, I'm watching Randy do stuff with AI, and I'm like, this can't be Randy. This is it's transformed Randy's life in the fact that he is a very he's as he says non-techie, but watching him do AI, it's completely different. Sorry for jumping in, Randy.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I find AI so intuitive because if I get stuck, I can ask it to help me. I don't know how to ask you to do so and so. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Yes. Ask me this. Okay. That. Well. So yeah, easy to use. I do full demonstrations on every tool that we use. What type of tools? We've shown some of what's involved. I don't want to go into everything, but there are more tools than what we've shown, and there's a mixture of AI apps that I've developed. There are GPTs that I've created, and you'll love them. Let's just say that you will love them. People have already been in, and people that we got had advanced testing and what have you been in, and one of the links was wrong, and it was like, can you get this link sorted because it's to Randy's shall I mention that one, the storytelling email GPT? I really love it and I want to use it, and yeah, so we got that corrected. And yeah, there's lots of tools.
Yeah,
you'll find out when you get in there, and they are straightforward and simple because I've designed them and made them that way so that I can use them.
Yeah, all the tools you need. Basically all the tools you need. David's asking, how does OSC differentiate itself from other online coaching programs? Well, first of all, try and get online coaching for $297. Try and get online coaching for $497 or even $997. That's the first thing, okay, is the value. But I've been coaching people since 2008. Randy's been helping me with my coaching program since 2011. Okay, so we're talking nearly 15 years. I'm coming up in not too far off 20 years coaching people. So I believe we've got the knowledge and the experience to coach people. However, now AI came onto the scene. It makes our lives easier. It makes your life easier to learn. And we strongly believe this. You won't find a better deal online, not just coaching, just in general. Because remember, for $297, we're going to coach you. We're going to help you create an offer using AI. We're going to help you put it all together. And we're going to help you launch it. And I'm going to promote it. I'm going to promote it my 100,000 leads and my 15,000 affiliates. So, try and find another deal like that. That's all I will say. Right, I don't. There's still tons and tons of chat, but I think we're trying to cover anything else, Randy, that you can spot. What I will say,
a lot of the questions are sort of the same as
yeah. That's what we've. What I will say, this has been on the screen for maybe 15, 20 minutes. There's the link to support. That's the link to my WhatsApp. It's my business WhatsApp. How many marketers will give you that? Okay, that's a link to me, not even Randy. I should really give it to Randy and let Randy answer the questions, but don't ring it. You won't. If you ring it, I'll cut you off, but you can send a message there. Okay, so if we've missed any questions, I would recommend you reach out to support first. But if you really want an answer from me, reach out on my WhatsApp. If it goes crazy, I might end up, I don't know, but that's the number there. Randy, I think unless you've got something else, I think we'll end it because I think we've covered most of the questions. I can't see anything that we've really missed out.
I mean, again, you know what I'm like, John. You get me talking about AI and AI.
Yeah, we can't stop you.
Sitting all night. I'll be like, yeah, flip the screen over. Let me do a live demonstration of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right then. All right then, guys. So hopefully you've got some value tonight. Hopefully you've got some value from this, and you know, come on board again. You've got that guarantee. We want to work with you. We want to help you. We want to help you launch your first offer if you've never done it before. So my name's John Thornhill. We've been with Randy Smith. Thank you for being here, guys, and we'll see you hopefully inside the members area very, very soon.
Looking forward to it. Bye for now.